I have a question. Do you prefer loops or chopping? Meaning, do you want to just take a loop and just maybe just add some drums to it, or do you want to take a sample and chop it up and flip it and do all that stuff? Because I see a lot of people talking about, you know, all you have to do is just loop. But look at, for example, Madlib. He's the loop digger, and then you have a ton of cats that just loop. But then I see a lot of people complaining about, let's say you take splice loops, and then all you do is just add drums. You're not really changing anything. You just throwing drums on top of it. Do you prefer that, or do you have a problem with that versus just chopping the sample and just changing it up and doing your own thing to it? That's my question for you. And you know, a lot of producers complain they have their, you know, their own style of doing things. They have their own ways and techniques. They have their own opinion, personal opinion. I see people talk bad about it, negative about it. I see people talk positive about it. I see people talk about the legal issues of it. I see all of it. I want to get your thoughts. You let me know in the comments below. So my take on it is, I like creating things, so I can't just let the sample sit still. You know, I gotta flip it. I have to do whatever. That's just me. So I'm messing with a sample right now. I'm going to show you the difference. We are in the year 2025, man. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to go up a level. So again, I will have everything in the description below if you are interested. Everything that I'm using. Shout out to all my Patreon members who support the channel. Really appreciate you guys. Right, here's a sample, and that caught my attention. So a lot of times some producers might just take this and just run with it, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Or that might change the key. You know what I'm saying? And just run with that, right? You could do that. Maybe add some drums with it if you want to. Something super simple. And I don't mind, I really don't mind that, but for me, I like to just chop it up some, man. So I'm gonna take that same sample and just show you the difference. Same thing. But you notice I have some chop spots. Okay, and I'm only using 5 chops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The places where I'm chopping a lot of times could be on a kick, it could be on a bass note, or it could be on a snare, depending on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? So just to give you an idea of what you could do. You know what I'm saying? So it just gives you way more options. If I'm doing this way, and here's the thing, when you chopping, you might want to do the drums first, you might want to do the sample first. All right, so I think in this case, I might just do the sample first. I like that. All right, now let's see what that sounds like with these drums. Yeah, I like that one better. All right, so now you have that versus the loop. On the left, we have the straight loop. On the right is the chops of that loop. Okay, on the left, here we go. First up. Now know, the loop. So as you can see, you have two different styles. And what I'm saying is, why not incorporate both? You could use both. Like the straight loop could be the hook, and then the chop could be the verse. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. This could be the hook. Right? And then verse. So my point is, do whatever you want to do. Just be creative. Do it how you want to. A lot of people like to do it just the loop way and add your drums, and then others like to do the chop way so they can kind of manipulate it the way they want it to sound. And then others like to incorporate both. I like to incorporate both, but mainly I like to just chop it myself and do my own thing. But to be totally honest with you, I'd rather play everything myself. Just to be honest with you. That's just the musician in me. But I just wanted to bring this topic up because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think, man. If you like more videos like this, I will leave a playlist, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm sending peace and positive energy. Yeah.